Hello and welcome to another cool smartphone unboxing. This time we're actually coming from the fair city of Belfast, and we're doing this unboxing as part of Acer Live Blog 2016. So we have the much awaited Acer Jade Primo here, which I've been desperate to get my hands on properly since I first saw it at MWC. So let's get into it. So, fairly nice box, slightly odd plasticky material, but nonetheless. Open it up, and we have the phone on top, as always. So we'll just pop that off to the side at the moment. And underneath here, we have a very thick instruction booklet. Sorry, let me just re-angle this camera slightly. There we go. So one of the thickest instruction booklets I've ever seen with any phone, never mind a Windows phone. Underneath here, we've got some other bits and pieces. So this is some more information. So you've got your SIM tools, warranty guide, and again a quick start guide. So that was a safety information booklet, that first one. So we'll pop them off to the side. As I mentioned, you do have a SIM pin, as this is a sealed unit. I'll come back to that later. If I can get it back in the box. On the other side, we have a little black box, and in here we've got lots and lots of different bits and pieces. So we've got some headphones, fairly standard looking in-ear style headphones with 3.5mm jack, and I believe they may even have a push button mic. Let me just pull these out. Yes, push button mic just there. Which will work with Continuum on the device. So we'll pop them off to the side for now. What else have we got in here? Apologies for throwing the camera on the floor. USB Type-C cable with USB 3 output. UK plug, European style plug, headphone adapters, and there was a plug socket somewhere. It went running when everything fell over. In fact, it could be, there it is, it's in this other box here. So this is your charger, and we are looking at a very confusing charger, but it seems to have an output of 2 amps, 5.5 volts. So that just twists into place like that. Quite a compact charger. However, that's all well and good, but what we really want to look at is the phone itself. So let's just move all of this stuff out of the way, and we'll get onto the phone itself. Now, no sign of the dock, which is a bit of a shame. However, that dock will allow Continuum use, and it works in a very similar manner to what we've seen with the Microsoft 950 XL. So the phone itself has a 5.5-inch AMOLED screen with a 1920 by 1080p resolution, 2.5D Corning Gorilla Glass, so it does curve around the edge slightly. On the bottom there, as I've already mentioned, your USB Type-C charger, microphone pinhole. On the side, we have our SIM card slot and memory card slot, volume up and down, and a power key. On the top, our 3.5mm headphone jack. There is also a top-mounted speaker up here, and your 8-megapixel f2/2 wide-angle lens. On the back, you have a 21 megapixel f2/2 lens with a dual LED flash. Now I believe that 21 megapixel camera may indeed be a Sony sensor. Rear facing speaker as well, which is designed to almost mirror the camera lens. This is a unique signature of Acer's design. On the other side there we have nothing at all, completely blank. Other specs on the device: you've got 32 gig onboard memory and 3 gig of RAM. It is a Snapdragon 808 processor, which is a hexa-core processor, the same one used in the 950. And you have also got 4K video recording on the rear facing camera, 1080 on the front facing camera, Wi-Fi 802.11 AC, and Cat6 LTE, and also GSM and normal 2G banding. This device is currently not on sale yet. It's coming very, very soon, and the initially quoted price was €569, which is going to work out around about £450 UK. So let's power it on, assuming it has some power in it, which it does not look like it does. So we'll stop this video here, and I'll come back to you with another video of it booting up. So now that we've got some charge in the device, let's get it turned on and see how clear that AMOLED screen is. I have gone through the initial setup of this device. I don't have any cellular connectivity or Wi-Fi connectivity at my location at the moment, so I won't be able to show you any of the connectivity based features. And as I mentioned earlier, I also do not have a Continuum dock, which is a shame because that is one of the unique features of this device. The actual dock is designed slightly differently from the Microsoft one, in that it is a dock that you will actually sit the phone in, and the USB Type-C port will be utilized in that scenario. So as we can see, it is a very, very bright and vivid screen, utilizing that full Super AMOLED technology, which we've seen on some of the other Windows 10 devices. I would say it's on par with the clear black LCD that is used on Microsoft phones. We've got all your standard apps on here, and I've taken a few test shots, so let's quickly go into the photos. So this is a 21 megapixel camera, and the shots it's producing are fairly good, to be honest with you. Just a little shot of my glasses there. However, we've got some macro shots in here as well. Now this was zoomed in slightly, and you can see the detail it's pulling up on the glasses rather well, and you can actually see that I need to clean them. The shot to shot time is actually pretty reasonable. If we come out of that and we actually go into the camera, we'll just bring up the camera when I find it in the app tray here, and we'll bring my glasses back into shot again. So you do get all of the features of the new Windows 10 camera app, which include your full manual control there, or Pro mode as it's called, but also if you drag in from the side here, you do get these concentric rings, which I've previously seen on Lumia devices, and they actually really do make taking photographs a lot more enjoyable, as you can play around with all the different settings. Let's just zoom out of that now. That is one downside of this, the way this camera works, is that it zooms in quite easily. So that's just adjusting the shutter speed there, and then you can change the ISO settings. And I like the fact that you get the live preview of these as you do it. Let's have a little play with the focus. So that's pulling it out of focus, back into focus, and then onto infinity focus, which isn't really suitable for what we're doing at the moment. and then also you can change the white balance depending on the light levels in your environment. So we'll just put that away and get some shot to shot times. Zoom out a bit. So pretty good shot to shot, to be honest with you, and this is going to be a more than serviceable camera, especially when you start to play around with the features that are available to you in the Pro mode. And as you can see here, we've got a little button to go back into gallery, and you can swipe through and see those. If we zoom in on that, again, this wasn't set up as macro, so the detail isn't great. But if I were to actually focus correctly on the area, the bridge of my glasses there, it would have been a lot clearer. So that's a little bit of a look at the camera. Let's get back out of that, and we'll look at some of the other features. So you do get full Windows Office suite on the phone, and I believe if you get a Office 365 license, then you will be able to utilize those properly. These are out of the box, I believe they are Office mobile apps, and when you plug this into Continuum, you do get more of a Windows 10 style interface. Your folders view is still here. That came to Windows around about Windows Phone 8.1, but it seems to be a lot clearer and a lot more smooth now. You do also get the addition of File Explorer, allowing you to explore the files on the device, and also the SD card if you're using one. So you can see if we go into this device, you've got full control of all of the folders of the phone, which is something that was not available on Windows 8, and I'm very, very glad to see that here. So that is just a very, very brief overview of the Acer Jade Primo Windows 10 mobile device. And this is really seated quite well as a competitor to the Lumia 950, as it uses exactly the same chipset, but also up against the Lumia 950 XL because it has that same screen size of 5.5 inches. You are going to lose the resolution of the 950 XL, but if you're looking for a slightly more comfortable in the hand design because of these curves, then I can highly recommend it from my brief play. So check it out in a shop near you when it becomes available. If you like this video, then please do mention that you like it by ticking the like, and also subscribe for more content like this from coolsmartphone.com. Thank you very much. Bye.